Hi, everybody. It's me again. So remember I told you that we're going to try a new way to do the readings so that I can get everybody's in. I can get everybody's specific, um, you know, Taurus or Libra or whatever. I can get all those in. So I had this new idea that I'll take this and I'll just put timestamps. So y'all see me write down something next to me after each one. So I'll know who's next and who all we've done. And I'm going to do all 12 signs. And so you can pop in and out, or you can watch this later and just click on the timestamp to see your specific reading. And I think that thing is supposed to be turned off. So anyways, here we go. Oh, so this is everyone's reading for the day. I'm going to start doing them this way. I think it'll be easier. It's a lot better than making a bunch of videos in a row. Because it's a big pain in the butt, because it clicks on and off, and sometimes it takes 2 or 3 videos to get one done, and it's just a bunch of crap. So I'm going to do this all in one big video. And if something happens, because the weather's crappy today, so like if something happens, I will I'll just come right back online and continue then. Okay, so anyways, thanks for watching, and let's go. I think today, I always save Pisces for last, but today we're going to do Pisces first. And we're going to try and get maybe about 10 minutes for each sign, maybe less, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. It just depends. If you're like if the air sign readings keep up the way that they have been, then they won't even need that much time. Air signs got not air signs, fire signs. Fire signs really have it together. In the last few readings, everybody's been kicking butt, and their reading has just been like, you're a rock star, and that's it. Have a great day. So let's see if everybody else has that same energy. Let's flip these up a bit, shall we? See what's going on. Get this energy happening to where we can get these cards where they need to be. Make sure everything's nice and mixed. Hello. So we're starting off, like I said, we're starting off with Pisces. Then next up on deck is Scorpio. So let's get this going. Today's reading for Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? Looks like we're going to have some new starts, Pisces, or some restarts in a better way. What's going on today? Some things have been out of control. And yes, they have all morning long. If you're a Pisces like me, or if your morning was anything like mine, I don't know, maybe it's my personal energy, but gosh, Pisces, this morning was rough. So yes, world was upside down this morning. At least the internet's back on and the storm has stopped, and it looks like the garbage man actually picked up my garbage. So yay. Good day for starting business contracts or relationships. Now, see what we got going on for what we felt yesterday. Thought we were going to have a start and didn't. Yes, Hanged Man. Let's see what's going on. And so that's what we're getting over. Where are we now? We are dealing with this person. We'll come back to that. Where do we need to be? These are going to be the 3. Where do we need to be? Oh my goodness, Pisces. Really? Okay. Let's lay out let's lay out our love, money, and other people real quick. Love, money, and other people. Love, money, and other people. So love. Money. Look at that. Opportunity is knocking. Money. And other people. We are just really having an opportunity to extend something right now. Decisions about other people. Okay, yes, I see that. Do we have any? Oh, I'm feeling it. Look at this. That's interesting. How they just got out of control like that. This one, then this one, then this one, this one, and our harmony cards are here. These people are involved in us trying to get our stuff harmonious. So we're going to read through them. That one, that one, that one, this one, and this one. OMG. And of course, the activation. That's great, guys. Really. Okay, so here, where's my ball? With the Hanged Man, the upside down position, we are finally beginning to free ourselves of what it was that was hanging us up. All of our hang-ups, we're kind of starting to get free of them. We're kind of realizing, oh yeah, I don't need to be eating that crazy stuff. Today is a day whenever we're like, well, we're kind of ready to start something, but it's not. And we're like, well, I guess I'll wait till Monday, because that procrastinator inside you, Pisces, is telling you that. But no, when you feel these changes like this, act on them. If you don't want to be hung up anymore by you've got health issues, or you're overweight, or you have, I don't know, your foot hurts because you eat too much chocolate and your butt's too heavy. That's mine. Oh, I needed to laugh at myself today for a minute. Okay. So your foot hurts because you eat too much chocolate. So now you have to go, well, I'm going to have to do something to stop torturing my poor bad foot, right? Okay, so don't wait till Monday. Do it now. This is what you're already feeling. You've already made these kinds of decisions, and it could be about people too. It could be about, I'm not going to let my kid run over me anymore, or I'm not going to let I'm like with mine, I'm not going to let him continue my youngest to sneak up in the middle of the night and go play video games. And I know that sometimes I hear it and I just don't want to deal with it. So I'll sleep because it's the last 3 hours before I got to get up, and he's already awake. But, he's homeschooled, so I do have some leeway with that. If he wants to get up at 4 a.m. and play a video game, at least he's, not tearing the house up or being a turd. Anyway, so I've decided to stop that. His schedule is what I say it is, and do you understand what I mean? That's what this is. This is moving forward with what you want in your life and how you want things to be fixed. You can start now. Don't wait and don't put it off. Here, with where we are right now, I've got this upside down King of Pence. And this really means, because we're at 8 minutes. I got 2 minutes to finish this up. This is going to be good. Okay, so this King of Pence right here. Let me show you what a King of Pence looks like. On the page, it says Gemini disposition. Many court cards in the spread means a lot of people involved. So look at the people that are in the spread with you. Do we have a lot of court? Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have a wand and another queen over here. So yeah, there's people involved. Now let's look. Upside down. Man is very materialistic, talks a lot, often appears to be stupid. So you're dealing with somebody like that today. It says he's old enough to know better than the stuff that he pulls. This could be a man or a woman. It says not too difficult to bribe him. Somebody who may skim the surface of everything. Somebody may be dealing with a landlord. Usually oblivious to negative remarks, but can be greatly angered if aroused. So yeah. So you're going to be dealing with somebody like that today. Let's see. That's lovely, isn't it, for all of us who don't dig that kind of shit? And then this card in this upright. This is where we need to be, right? So this means the birth of something. Okay, this means something that we thought was going to die, something that we thought was going to change, or something that we thought was going to go away or leave us. Something we thought was going to die. It's going to get a new chance at life. It's going to get a new chance at life. These cards here, like this, means pretty much the same thing. It means that you're going to have a new start, but it's going to be delayed though. Upside down, This chick generally is a cheating kind of chick, upside down. It's Leo energy. So if you're dating somebody who's a Leo, you might want to check on what's going on in that relationship, because Leo has some cheating energy. It could also mean someone with the attributes of Leo. So it could sometimes mean earth signs as well, but it just depends on how it is in the layout. But it's a wand, so it's somebody who is somebody who has the ability to make you look bad to other people, because these are for enterprise and distinction, and generally these mean other people looking at you like you being out in front of the public. A decision needs to be made about what's going on with this situation here. So like if you're dealing with a Gemini or a person that's like that, you need to make a decision about that, because there's somebody that's connected with them that's continually thwarting your stuff. So if you're a Pisces, look out for that. This is your card though. I mean, this is saying that you're definitely going to have the rebirth of something that you thought was lost, something that you thought was gone. You're either going to get money from the past, or you're going to have an opportunity from something that came from the past, or just to damn well do it this time kind of thing. Good energy between a man and a woman passing back and forth. You'll have connections with people of the opposite sex today when dealing with business and other things, but it's a good thing. Good energy passing back and forth between you guys. I really don't see this as being in a love connection. I mean, it is underneath where we pulled out this love card, but if it is, it's going to be delayed. If it is love that we're looking at and not business, it will be delayed a bit because the person that you're dealing with, probably, it's because it's like this, it's probably the Gemini person that you're dealing with, or the air sign person that you're dealing with. So there's a lot of that. And of course, whoever it is out there who's Pisces dating Leo, you need to check that out as well. It could also mean, if you're in business with a Leo, that they might be taking money, or they might be skimming off the top. So you might want to check that out too. Let's see. Wands coming in is news coming in. It's generally good news. So you're being told to just keep going. Your steps are being guided right now. So be aware that there's a higher power working in your life right now, and you're being led to where you should be. This is you. You've got the whole world in your hands. You're looking out there like, okay, when do we go? You're looking in retrospect back, and about not retrospect. You're looking at to reconcile something, or a reunion with something. And I think that's this thing here that didn't die, that's going to come back and make you money. But you're going to have to deal with this Gemini person in order to make that happen. And they've got issues of their own, I believe, here as well. But you do have this card, which is a really good card. This is you getting ready. I mean, you're at the starting gate, just like pow, and you take off running, that kind of thing. Yeah. So this card was the bottom card. I call this card the deceiver card. It's someone who it's negative input. It's someone who doesn't like you. It's a secret enemy, or a pronounced enemy who has been quiet for a while, or who you haven't known has been your enemy until recently, or you may not even know yet. This is a bad person. This is a deceiver. This is a person who does things to hurt people's feelings. This is a person who only cares about themselves. This is a person who, even if they're not doing it to hurt somebody else's feelings, they're doing it because it's what they want to do, and they don't give a shit about everybody else's feelings. That's what this card upside down means. So with this being driving you, I see very plainly that you've got movement finally again, and what you've had for movement really finally again, and what you wanted to do. And I think it has a lot to do with this thing that didn't die, that's coming back, that you're getting money from, and that you're making movement with. You have this chick crossing you. If she's your friend, you guys could do a lot of really good stuff together. If she is your enemy, things will be very bad for you, because she is if she's your friend, like, all the things she does is for you. If she's your enemy, then she's got like out of her mind coming after you kind of thing, whether it's real or not, it is to her kind of thing. So you're going to have movement. Better if this chick is your friend. But she's got somebody else's money in her lap. Do you understand what that means? I'll just leave it with that. I'll just leave that one there. You are taking off the blindfold. You're done with seeing things in the nice way. You're going to see things how they are. It's really hard for Pisces. I know a lot of times we don't want to believe things about people, but guess what? It's time to take off the blindfold and start looking at things the way they really are. If you really want to help yourself and you really want to move forward, today's the day. The Lover's card is in this. This means that you're taking off the blindfolds about what's going on in your love life as well. So that's a good thing. You may really start to see things clearly. And I think it's going to really lead to your strength. It's going to lead to you building and growing, and putting behind you a lot of the negative stuff that has been, for quite some time going on. Yeah, I see you coming out of that really well. An 8, power of 8 in a reading is rarely diluted, and that's like double fruition. And whenever it's a major arcana like this, when we're here with so many major arcanas, like popping up everywhere. I mean, like, look, just in like these last few cards. Okay, we started off with a major arcana, and our point card was a major arcana. Now we're down here. We got the Fool, we got the Chariot, we got the Lovers, we got Strength, and now everything is coming from living knowledge from your past. So you need to be thinking back about, what's really going on. So now it's time to put it in action. That brings us right back to the beginning. See how cool that works? So right back from the bottom to the top, from the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top, we know that that we are having an opportunity to grow from in the past. So let's look back at the past. Let's analyze what we've got. Let's see what's going on. Let's get ourselves into this reunion reconciliation mode of all the things that we've ever wanted. See, look at these two just going, and to make this decision. Make this happen. Today's our day, Pisces. Okay, so let's see. When is Pisces over? 1720. All right. Now, on to Scorpio. Let's see what we got, Scorpios. What's up? Get my Scorps in the house. Turning all these cards over. Mix them all up. Spin them around. Smash them around a bit. Make sure that we have everything in line for Scorpios. Daily reading today. This Thursday, what have we got for Scorpio? Bum, bum, bum. That feels pretty good. So what's going on out there, Scorpio peeps? I got lots of Scorpios in my family. Even my air sign, even 2 of my air signs are Scorpio cusps. So I've got my father-in-law, my mom, my friend who passed away, my uncle who passed away, my old bass player Kenneth. We got my best friend Stess. We got my sister. We got all these people in October. All these people that are Scorpios. My cousin Christy, I believe, November 1st, I think. She's Scorpio. Lots of Scorpios out there in the fam. Let's see what we got going on. How are we going to pull this reading? We're going to do it like we did the last one? I think so. I think it'll be good. I think the energy really flowed with the Pisces reading, so we're going to do this. Oh, looking good in the future. Everybody's getting these good future cards, but we got to remember that whenever we get these good cards about our future, and it's saying this wonderful stuff about our future, that we have to kind of go with it. We have to read what the energy is and how to get there. Like, it's like, and I know I'm going to say this in a way that Scorpio can understand it. If you're going to the movies, right? Well, you know what you're going to watch. You know what you want to go see. You know what time you're going to go. You know what time the movie starts. But you still got to type in your GPS or however it is, how to get there. So that how to get there is on this energy of the day. You either fight it or you ride it. I personally would rather go for a ride than have to fight the energy. So We find ways to make it work for us, right, Scorpio? Work smarter, not harder. See what we got here. Here's where we're coming out of. Oh, so a lot of us are coming out of, a lot of Scorpios are coming out of where they're not so uptight anymore, kind of letting that down a little bit. Something happened that was out of our control, and we learned from it, which is good. Scorpios are good about that. They do learn from things. Maybe it was something that they could have started that they didn't, or something that had to do with the beginning, and it changed your mind about some things, and now you're looking for this, right? You're looking for that. So let's see. Where are we today for Scorpios? Where are Scorpios today? What's going on in Scorpio's life today? I want to cut away some old things and begin some new things, but it's taken a while to cut those things away. They're not going to get cut away today. You can start. They're not going to get cut away today. Other people involved in your situation? Yeah, that's going to stop. This is going to stop. This is cyclical re-beginning. You have the opportunity. You cut this stuff away. You stop being this, cut this stuff away. This will come to an end with others. People will stop stabbing you in the back. People stop that stuff. It's coming to an end. There's a cyclical re-beginning. We're going to go back to here. See, so you have the end and the beginning right here next to each other. So let's try not to be on this cycle. Let's see. What can we pull out about? Let's pull out some love and some others. See if we can get a clarification card here in a minute. Love, having issues with somebody who's bossy, having issues with the other person in your relationship, wanting their way a lot, being the bully or the spoiled brat. If you're single, you're having a hard time finding chicks who ain't scrubs. But this new beginning is coming. If you're a female Scorpio, you need to make time for yourself and stop being. Don't make excuses. Don't make reasons. Do what you're supposed to do, and that's what would be best for yourself. Focus on doing some stuff that's best for yourself, and it'll trickle down onto everybody. Because if you run yourself into the dirt, you're not going to be any good for anybody. Let's see what else we got going on here. Can we get some clarification cards, please? Wish come true is near to you. That energy, I think, is going to be in all the water signs. You're going to have an argument with somebody that you care about. Let's see. Same person. That's interesting. I'm wondering if this is going to be in all the water signs, because this was in the Pisces water sign too. In the Pisces too. Getting cheated out of money, or a woman cheating on you. Somebody with a Leo disposition. So got your world kind of upside down. You need to let go of that because it's not worth it. Think back to things in your past that were better than that, and you know how to fix it. Maybe you've come across this situation before, you've been through it before, but or maybe there's somebody from your past that you could talk to who would be able to give you some advice about it, or maybe they're the ones who are going to tell you the truth about what's going on here. So you might want to look in that, and that's another water sign energy. Stop letting things keep you up at night, worried about things like that. It's just not worth it. It's not going to change anything. Living knowledge from the past. This was also in the Pisces reading. So you guys, it's looking like it's water sign energy. Again, we're getting past vibrations. Something that you did before, something that you were good at, something probably artistic. I see that too. Get a lot of artists that I read for, so I'm picking up whenever I do these readings, and they're meant for certain people to hear. The people who hear them are the people who are meant to hear them. And hello. And the people that hear them are the people who are meant to hear them. So let's see what we got here. Can we get some clarification on that? That's really good. That's really good, Scorpio. Okay, so you're going to have a fight, right? Remember I was saying that there's going to be an argument? Well, there's going to be an argument, and then there's going to be a time of where you're sweating it. You're like worried about it, like, well, what's that going to do? And so it means like you're going to have an argument that's not going to get resolved tonight. But it set in motion this thing that you really wanted, that you want the most, because it's going to straighten things out. Like you put your foot down. You have to put your foot down. It's going to straighten things out. This is goodness with your family, with your friends, with your loved ones. Happy family, happy life. And this, of course, look at the joy of the child on the back. That's really a good thing for how the argument ends. So let's see. What am I at? 26? Okay. I'd like to know about this card. Oh, okay. That makes sense then. So before you weren't standing up to this person who was a bully in the relationship or a bully in your business or a bully in, you weren't standing up to that person. You just kind of let them go unchecked. And that's how you ended up with all these damn swords in your back. And that's why you're starting that over. And you'll be really successful at it too. There's something that comes from your past that will help you with that. Some memory or some way that you handled something before, and that will help. That will help greatly. Like I said, the argument that you're going to have with your significant other person, they're going to think that you're an asshole, but you're not being that person anymore. You're actually telling them the truth and trying to cut away the negative stuff. So, so this is either in your business, like y'all made bad decisions in business and now you're trying to fix it, or this is in your relationship where you let one person kind of run over you. And so now you're fixing that. Scorpio is not a run over kind of person. So that's kind of it's out of sync with your own Scorpio energy. So let's pull these out here. This has to do with someone that's younger than you, maybe a kid. It doesn't have anything to do with any kind of weird feelings or anything. It's just like it's just straight up. And you're feeling that you haven't been working, so you're kind of feeling having to balance the bills and stuff before and having to make decisions and everything. And I think that's what's putting a lot of the stress on your relationship. That and the fact that this person that you've been dealing with is kind of like the Hierophant. Like, if I don't get what I want, I'm just going to keep at it kind of thing. Like it's like when the kid tells you, when you're at the store and the kid tells you and you tell the kid no, and they ask again and you say no, and they ask again and they say no, and then they start to throw a fit, and then there's what's kind of like embarrassing you into trying to give it to them, and then you say no. So just continue to say no, because this person will continue to be pushy, and you'll end up back at the cyclical re-beginning with others again, with all this sword stabbed in your back, and it'll just be a cycle. So it's a cycle. 10 is a cyclical re-beginning. So you'll start this cycle again, and if you're not strong, then you're going to end up like this again. If you are strong and you take the knowledge that you have from the past and what you've learned from it, and you apply it, and you actually do have this argument, or you actually do lay it down and tell them, let them stew on it overnight if they need to, but it'll make wonderful outcome for you guys today. Wonderful outcome. Tomorrow will just be a great day, and I can't wait to see what your reading says so I can find out what happened. So alrighty, what's that number? We're at 2908. 2908. Okay, now Libra. I wrote Libra. Libra. We got Libra now. Ooh, my Libra's out in the house. I'm gonna spin these around, see what happens. Libras. Oh, turn up that Pisces information card. Yes, that means listen, Libras. Listen up, Libras. We're getting this ready for you. I know Libras, you guys have been watching, like in the last couple of weeks, I've been watching y'all's air sign stuff. You and Gemini and Aquarius, I believe. I've been watching y'all's what's going on with y'all. It's been kind of crazy. Let's see what we can get ironed out here. See if we can, since we're going to do this one and not just with air signs, so we won't have you guys mixed in with everybody else's energy. It'll just be Libras. See what's really going on here, Libras. Now let's turn some of these upside down. That'll be interesting. Let's see what we got. Still trying to shoot out at me? Now, at Libras. What have we got, Libras? Feels almost ready. Let's get one more shuffle in there. Wait. Let's get one more shuffle. What's happening for my Libras? What is the deal here? These cards are just trying to go crazy on me. Another shuffle in there. It's coming up on birthday time for you Libra people, isn't it? Y'all excited? See where we're coming out of. Coming out of a point of weakness. Coming out of not having control. Coming out of not acting in our own best interest, Libras. Now let's see. This could also be you releasing control whenever you are being too strong about something. Let's go ahead and see where we are now. Where we are now. Oh, we're moving our family. We're moving our into a different way or a different time or even a different location, possibly even moving by water. But it's a 6, so everybody's going to be in harmony. So maybe what we're coming out of was a really tough time that we really needed a lot of strength to get through. And now we've released all of that energy and we're trying to come into something new. Libra, that sounds pretty on cue. See, here's movement again, finally for you. Things have been kind of stopped up. We've had people talking bad to you guys and doing all kinds of stuff that's happening to Libra. We've had manipulation and all kinds of stuff in the air sign reading. So let's see what we got for others. It's not as bad as you think, maybe. Let's see. Work. These relationships are going to need work, but it's good because you're working in a good way. That's good. That's good. Good work on your relationships. That's good. Let's see. Everything's looking pretty good. Let's go straight to this. This is with others. Let's go straight to love. Let's see if we can pull a love card for you, Leo. What do we got for love for Leo? Oh, with the weakness card next to it. That's not playing out real good. What's going on with you, Leo? Libras? What's going on? With the money. Things have been tight, Libra. Don't even have enough money to give change to the bum on the corner. Things have been tight. Things have been tough. What do we have here again to perk up this others card? See what we got. Business. So business. So working contracts. Working contracts. Working on love. That makes sense. Let's see what else we got here. We got anything that's going to pop out? Let's see if anything else to pop out for us. Oh, yep. See what else we got. What else wants to pop out? That has to do with money. that you just haven't had. Let's see. Oh, something starting. That's very interesting. Oh, well. That is really interesting to me. We're going to have to get to that in a second. Let's see what these cards hold for us. Let's do a harmony shoot down the side here and see what we get, and we'll walk through all these. Huh. The struggle is over. Twos. Okay. All right. So before because you guys are really close to Scorpio too. I mean, like a lot of you people are cusp. So maybe I'm reading for the cusp people right now. You've had to learn to let go and stop being a tight ass or stop being an asshole. You've had to release something that you were holding on to really tight. Could be an addiction. Could be a spendthrift. Could be it's a weakness. Holding on to a weakness. You've let that go. Even if your weakness was to be an asshole and be rude and violent, you've let that go. You've let that strength, that strong, whatever, you've let it go. And so now we're seeing what's happening. We're moving into a situation where you can move forward. You can get out of the bullshit. This is like immigrating out of the bad, immigrating away to looking for a happier place, going away. You're in harmony with it. It's a 6. Okay. Now here were other people in your relationships involved. This is a lot about work. So there's a lot of stuff from work going on with other people in your life right now. Things that you're having to work for, and people that you know from work. This is really important, Libra, because those are the people that you're seeing the most in your life. So those people are really giving you the most influence. You're also having to work on a relationship. You've been working hard on your relationship, trying to do better. That's good. It's always a good sign. This also shows work contracts or maybe work that you've done, because it's a reunion. So so that means that maybe something that you did in the past, or something that you learned in the past, or something that you created in the past. If you're like a musician or something, maybe you had some songs that you found that you had recorded a long time ago. You put them out, and now they're making money on CD Baby, that kind of thing. I see here, this is another 2. It's also upside down though. So there's something that has to do with something that you probably let go of whenever you let all this stuff go. There's something else that you let go in your deep past that you need to bring back to you, because that world is in your hands for it, Libra. Something that you did before, you need to bring that back, or that's going to come back, and it's going to be good for you. But you let it go. Part of what you let go was you let that, when I was talking about, you let all that stuff go. Part of what you let go was something that you didn't need to let go. And you probably let it go too soon, before things. You probably let it go to be an asshole, actually. And now, or because you didn't have faith in yourself, or because whatever, spite. I feel something has to do with spite and letting something go from before. So now that you've released all that stuff from strength, and you can now see that there's something that you can make money from in the past. Like I said, go look through, if you're a musician or something, go look through your old files and see if you have something you can put out on CD Baby that you might be able to be selling. Or if you wrote a manuscript a long time ago and it's been collecting dust, go send it off to a publisher. If you're a clothing designer and you made some stuff a while back, well, now they'll be in fashion. But right now you just don't have money. You're waiting for a payday. But I mean, of course, it's Thursday. Everybody's waiting for a payday, so that's kind of a cheap out. And I'm not gonna let myself slide on that one. I'm gonna tell you that that you haven't been given a lot of charity. That you are in harmony. You know what your money's at. You know where your money's at. You can do the math. You just don't have enough to go around. It's tight. I think that this will help. This right here, this will help. yeah, that'll definitely help. Okay, so now let's go to these cards. Let me put these over here and we'll move these up so we can see who we're talking about here. Again, this is talking about you like not having the money, like maybe there's a project or something that you wanted to do and just haven't had the money to start it. I see that you will have the money to start it now. Just take it and make the money. Take the money that you are going to spend on SIGs this week and start a little something. Do something. You got this. I also see you becoming more in tune. You might be having dreams. Might be having interesting dreams right now. You might be having Libras. You could be becoming more spiritual. You could be starting a new religious practice. You could be starting to believe in something you didn't before, or to actually search for answers for something. Some of you may have been an atheist, or maybe you fell away from your faith and now you're coming back to it. Basically, you don't really have a choice in this matter. You can look back at retrospect and try and gather as much information as you can, but you don't have a choice in this matter. This is the way the energy is going to go for you. And if you try and fight it, you're just going to fuck yourself. So allow it. Allow this growth. Allow this growth that you have, this interpersonal, spiritual kind of thing. Allow yourself to have that growth, because it's really good and the energy is really good for it. And I see things turning out really well from it. I mean, being able to start things and pick up things, that's 2 income streams right there. I don't see, how does the average billionaire has 5 or 7 income streams or something like that? You can have 2. You can handle it, honey. You can do this. You're a Libra. You got this. Okay, so let's go to this end piece here. There's a guy that you're hanging out with that you need to stop hanging out with. He's bad for you. You don't have your best interest at heart. You don't trust him. It could be a male or a female. It's somebody maybe a little bit older than you. I am getting a serious, like it could be another Libra or another air sign person, male or female. Just a little bit older than you, maybe just a little. Let's see, Queen of Swords. This is generally like doing what's right, doing what's being a sharp person, being able to cut through the bullshit, being able to stay on schedule, being able to do things on time, being able to keep your house clean, kind of shit, that kind of stuff. You have an injury or a bobo or a health condition that you're not taking care of, you really need to be doing that. Otherwise, it's going to end up costing you more and more money, and it's going to cost you some health, which is not a good thing. There's somebody that you know, or you, who have decided to not be an asshole anymore. You can be really good at numbers and doing and work and scientific work, or numbers, mechanics, something. You can be really good at that. If you let go of the over staunchness. I mean, this guy is in this upside down position. He's an asshole. Just saying. Another guy who's maybe a bad influence in your life. It feels like a male. Could be a female, but it feels like a male. Every time you get around this person, you do shit that you wouldn't do or that you said you weren't going to do. I think having these major arcana down here, and with this too, like you need to make a decision to cut this stuff away, because look, this is a 2, and this is a 2, and this is a 2. You got all those in a row. It's telling you to stop doing what you're doing now, and that's something that you did in the past. You need to be reconciled with. Reconciliation